Hey, everybody, how is it going? It is great to see you all here. Kim, my mom, my dad, Barnado, Bruce Kennedy, obviously, what's happening, Mark Payne. Ooh, 66 in beautiful Oklahoma. This is hands down, the nicest time of year to be in Oklahoma. Spring can be nice too, but it can also be filled with tornadoes. So fall is about the only time I ever really want to be in Oklahoma. And we're only about a month, actually a little less than a month out from being in Oklahoma for the gold rush. So if anyone who's watching this is going to be at the gold rush, A, come by and say hi. B, talk to Jimmy Neihart and I about the bet we got going on. It's going to be awesome. Seat time, what is up, Woody? How are you, man? Okay, yes, I can sing that entire song. Who's Island coming in from the great Vancouver Island? What's happening, dude? Is it getting nice up there? I bet it's nice. And also, you probably ride all winter. I mean, I'm sure it would be cold, but it probably doesn't snow on Vancouver Island too much, does it? Dude named Eric, what's happening, dude? It's frosty. Is it frosty in Michigan? I don't know, Mark. But these guys will let us know here. Is it very dry in the winter too? It seems like in the winter it would get wet, but I don't know. See, good morning, all. Just wanted to drop in real quick. What's happening, Jack? How are you, man? I love you, Mama. There's my mama and my dad is on. So everybody say hi to my mom and dad. I will ride all winter most of the time. Nice. That's us up to here. Well, there's Jimmy Neihart coming in. What's happening, Jimmy? Color changes full swing, below freezing at night. Nice. It's color change here, by the way, is like at its peak, if not just maybe a tiny bit past its peak. Bike Vault, Jeff Greenwood, what is happening, man? Get risky, what's happening? It's getting nice and chilly here. It's 42 degrees this morning when I woke up at 5:30. So late summer weather here. So right on, Husa. That's awesome. I got to get up there. One of these days, I'm going to figure out how to get up there. Well, I know how to get up there. Just drive. But figure out how to get away long enough to make that trip. It's a long way. Jimmy Neihart's going to yell at me because he comes all the way from New Jersey. So Kevin Booth, best time of the year to ride, hands down. It is so nice to be riding dirt bikes right now. Pretty much the whole country, I think. I mean, fall is just brilliant. Zach, have a good day at work. Thanks for dropping in. Beverly Boys, what's happening? How are you? I think it was last weekend I was wearing your shirt. So thank you again very much for the orbital welding shirt. By the way, that is so cool looking. It's been 83 in Eastern Washington. Wow. Thailand for a few weeks, right? Going to Papua New Guinea. Great dirt bike scene over there too. I've heard that. So I have bike vault real quick. I have a friend a white man who was born and raised. Well, I don't know if he was born there, but he was raised in Papua New Guinea. His name is oh my gosh, Gary Buston. For a second, this escaped me. Gary Buston, he started a company called Samaritan Aviation where they were flying medical supplies out in the middle of nowhere in a float plane in Papua New Guinea. Now he's working with the Papua New Guinea tribal council for the whole country to help with things in the country, just help the country out. So anyway, that's super cool. And he has said that the dirt biking is pretty awesome. North Carolina Moto Master, nice. How is the dirt biking in North Carolina? Yeah, my mom says Gold Rush equals muffins. So make sure you come by and say hi and get a muffin. My mom makes pumpkin muffins and they're brilliant. So yeah, seat time. Liam or Diamond and he are mountain biking Spider Mountain outside of Austin this weekend. That sounds like a ton of freaking fun, and I bet the weather is really nice down there. Jeff, his name is Gary Buston. He is super tied in with the heads of the whole country. So his name is Yambrumari is his tribal name. The kid seriously was born raised in the jungle, like a jungle kid. It's pretty cool. Speaks the language fluently, the whole thing. Yeah, I might be able to get some safety nuts, Brian. I don't know. I'll have to talk to Michelle and see. I should order. Okay, I'm going to work on that because I know I can get her. Let's see. Hey, what do you get? The French machinery. It's awesome. Love it. Kevin O'Loughlin, what's happening, dude? Are you still in Colorado? By the way, next time you're in Colorado on a Thursday morning, you better be here so I can get you on the show because I need KO on this show. It'll be good. What is up, Teddy Roosevelt? Robert, what's happening, dude? Let's see. Get Neil Hill ready for fall riding, Beverly Boys. Awesome. That's awesome. Well, I know you're back in okay now, but next time you're out here, if you don't at least come by and say hi, I'm going to be sad and crying in a little corner. So chocolate dirt, hard red clay rockers. Nice, Motomaster. Sounds awesome. North Carolina is a beautiful place. I just never ridden dirt bikes there. What is happening in Enduro Solo? Forrest, how are you, man? Guys, if you're watching this and you haven't ever, check out Enduro Solo's channel here on YouTube. He's doing some cool stuff, and I'm loving it. So he's a good friend of mine, Forrest Valentine. Make sure you check that out. Please go check it out. If he earns it, please subscribe to his channel too. So Thursday night ride, quick, go over some nuts and bolts here. Thursday night ride is going to be Peach Valley. We're leaving here at 5 sharp. It is getting dark early. I would say that we'd go into the night, but I think my kids are coming, and so they don't have lights. I should anyway, whatever. They don't have lights or enough. And so it's gonna be a short one, but we're gonna try to do as much of Sidewinder as we can. At least I am. Kim Jackson, yes. So yeah, Kim and my mom are saying, hey, if you're watching this, hit the like button. You got to back out of the chat to find that little like button, but once you do, hit it and then come on back in. Yes, you do need to start driving right now, Woody. So yeah, we're going to try to ride as much of Sidewinder as we can before it starts to get dark, and then we'll head back. The kids, my kids, are probably not going to ride Sidewinder. Actually, you and I don't know, whatever. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but I know that my older son, Thomas, is going to take his place. So that YZ right there in the background, that is Thomas's new YZ250. Woohoo! He found out about it yesterday and is very excited. He came down and worked on it, got it all ready to ride. We rejetted it, changed the oil, air filter. Anyway, super stoked about that. And then this is his super good friend's 92 YZ250, which actually is super sweet and runs really good. And so he's the kid with the older YZ is still new to dirt bike. So I think my boy is going to take him on an easier ride, and whoever else wants to go on an easier ride. And then I'm going to go do Sidewinder with whoever wants to do that. Let's see. Picked up some Lit X braces, saving tolerate and luck with these knee braces. Beverly Boys. So yeah, Woody's running those. Let's see, headed west October 14th through the 30th. Let's see dates on most of the North Uncompahgre trails. So most of those don't have closures for us. Dive in on Cotrex because I think there's like 2 up there that do have closures that are already closed for the season, but most of that is all open. Who says chiming in with CTI? So I personally have not ever used Leas. I've used Asterix, I've used Alpenstars, and I have settled on and absolutely love my Mobiuses. But it sounds like all the other ones are good too. So let's see. Wes Dietz, what's happening, dude? Yeah, Mom, my kid's bike is a very nice bike. And thank you to Robbie Noyles for that. This one was not free, but he's making me the craziest deal, and I don't have to finish paying him until April. So thank you, Robbie, very, very much for that. I really appreciate it. But that means here that this 144 that we got from Roger Hurd, who I've not seen Roger Hurd yet. Hey, Countershocks, what's happening? So this bike is going to go away. This is Thomas's 144. It's an 02 chassis, full TBT. Motor's relatively, well, the top end's super fresh. The crank was fresh when we got it. So he sorry, you guys comments. This is tough, man. When there's lots of you, I love it. So anyway, I'm going to be giving this away. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do that, guys. It's not on the block yet because Thomas hasn't even ridden the 250 and he wants to ride this one more time. And, a lot of really good memories with it. What's happening, Jim Tully? So, anyway, I got to figure out if you guys have good ideas. I want it to go to someone who really needs it, deserves it, and is part of the Highland Cycles Gospel Two Wheels family. It's a special bike in a lot of ways, both with it just has a lot of meaning to us because of Thomas riding it, and that's his first real big bike, and progress. Anyway, it's a big deal. And then also it was my friend Roger's, I think his last national built bike for racing hare and hounds. And anyway, it's a special bike. So I want it to go to someone, but I don't want any money for it. I want it to go. So Dad is going, I'm going, not TPI, TBI. So the 23-300, I keep hoping any day. I mean, I'm hoping today, right, that I get to, maybe I'll ride it this Thursday night or tonight, but who knows? Let's see. Oh, Woody, shake weight. I mean, Countershocks to join us is so awesome. Countershocks, you put a little YouTube thing. That's awesome. Neil Hannibal, just discovered your channel, enjoying going through your video library. I'm old rider for cause. Remember Fritz from the first Enduro's late 80s. Thank you for the content. Thank you, Neil. Thank you so much. I'm happy to have you here. So stoked to see new folks coming in, and obviously way stoked to see all of the old folks. Guys have been around here since the get-go. Actually, it would be awesome to know if anyone here was following me in 2009 and 10 when this whole thing started. I should do a story time on. In fact, I'm going to do a story time on that, like how this whole YouTube thing happened, because I really didn't do much until the last 2.5, 3 years, and that's when I started really putting effort in. But it'd be nice to know. Garrett, the 125 is sold, so your daughter cannot buy it. Well, she could talk to the guy. I can give you the name who bought it, but I think those people are not gonna get rid of that. Bruce, Dad does get the new. I'm getting a new bike. So yeah, Dad gets a new bike. Let's see. So talking made from Husky, but made by Leatt. We're talking about knee braces. Anyone else chime in on knee braces? If you've used the Leatt X braces, I have not. I got zero experience with Leatt knee braces. Leatt knee pads, lots of experience. My kids wear those and I like them. So Nathan, have you need to make a YouTube video / ad, whatever, maybe using the original shake weight, but then also dive in deep to the South Fork shake weight episode because that is some funny stuff. Very, very funny. And I highly recommend it. South Park, pretty indecent and irreverent, but man, they've got some hilarious stuff. Mom, I love you. Jimmy Diehart is misprattling. I'm gonna thumbs down more because I make fun of your stuff. You bet, Jimmy. I cannot wait till you have a 756 tattooed on you. Let's see. So you're making commercial features for the shake way because it did never sell. You must keep all of them. I know, Mike Barnard. I wish I could keep them all. But like I said, I'm not selling this one. This one's gonna be given away, and I'm not doing any Kyle Brotherson got to buy something to get. Nope, this one it's completely free. I want to get that to someone who deserves it. So, like I said, if you have ideas, email me at morgan@highland-cycles.com. I'm going to put that in right now, just so you guys can see it. There we go. Hey, what's up, Eric Cancer? What's happening? Hey, Woody, take care. I will get you that footage from the thing. Teddy Roosevelt, you deserve it. It's a long way to go. I don't know about that, but it could happen. I mean, whatever. I want it to, be given away, but I also can't have it cost me a whole bunch of money to ship it. To make some more videos such as 10 things I hate about. Yeah, I know. Beverly Boys, those are coming. I got to work on that. Obviously, there's lots going on. Brady Metter, what's happening? Coming in a little bit late. It's good to see you, though. By the way, I haven't said this in a while. Welcome to the Gospel of Two Wheels, number 201. Can you believe that, guys? 201 of these things where the coffee's hot, the bikes are fast, and your comments are thankfully absolutely ridiculous. I love you all so much. Shane McNabb, you have been here since the first Gospel of Two Wheels, and I very much appreciate it. Very, very much. Yeah, Woody is not in the punk rock club. Sorry. You guys all know I love you very much. Brady, your boss is such a jerk. Yes, Robert, I love it. Come on out. I assume you to a Colorado resident. How about a club that puts the most time maintaining? Bruce Kennedy, that is a great idea. I kind of want to give it to a person. And part of that comes from, first of all, the clubs around here. We have, West Core is a club. The rest of them are like TPA, Cupco. They're big organizations that would need to like auction it off to get money. And I just want to, it's a great idea. If we had like smaller riding clubs around here, I would think about that and get a hold of them and see if they had someone. But I think we can find someone who really needs it. And it doesn't have to be a Colorado resident. If someone's willing to drive out here or whatever, we can figure it out. See, Kevin O'Laughlin auction, donate the proceeds to West Coast. That is a good idea. But again, partially, it's not really worth much money because it's an O2 and all that stuff. So I don't think it's going to raise a bunch of money. And I just have to say, I just want to give it to someone. But it makes, that totally makes sense. But to me, this one is more about a personal thing. I just want to give it to someone. I'd love to meet them if I can. I just is important. More thumbs ups, everybody. Yeah, Steve Brady. There you go. $3. That's what I get. Well, your kid wouldn't ride it anyway, so you'd have to find someone else to give it to. Make a new Riders Day. That's the goal. I want someone to get that thing and have it be a really special bike for them. And it's not perfect. That's the other thing. It's not like this perfect thing. We can raise a bunch of money for a good organization. Anyway. Bruce Kennedy, that's awesome. It has TBT, forks, and shock. Valve by the one and only great Brady Metter. Let's see. Robert, I do not want you to break the rest of your spine on it. You gotta be good. Let's see. Sorry, people are texting me. By the way, Jason Stevens, he's not watching because he's texting me. We just got done valving his setup. He had a set. It's interesting, actually. Quick shocks, pegs. Yeah. You guys are so awesome. Mom, Kevin is up in Tulsa. An older rider who rides like a new rider. There you go, Pack Race. I like it. No, Jim, you have not missed the Seat Time Death March video. He's not done with it yet because he, unlike me, has actual other things to do. Sorry, Kevin. I thought you were in Tulsa. He's in Stillwater, whatever, closer. Jimmy, Megs needs to, whatever. Yeah, whatever. So that right there, that's the motorcycle that Megan Griffiths turned down. The 2013 freaking really sweet YZ250. Like I said, I had Thomas go through the whole thing, make sure everything was good, took the pipe off with the piston and the cylinder, jetted it. Fired that thing up. It runs so freaking good. It's so tight and so nice. It's got a Yamaha hour meter on it. It says 28. So my guess is that top end has 28 hours on it. She turned it down. It was going to be free with full TBT. Anyway, whatever. My kid ended up, so it's awesome. Barnado, that's awesome. That's true. He is going to Spider Mountain. He's working. He's emceeing something up there. So yeah, I can't believe she turned that thing down. I mean, if I could, I'm on my computer. Otherwise, I'd grab you guys and like walk you over there. It's a very nice motorcycle, and Robbie was going to give it to her for free. We were going to valve the whole suspension, make it up for free, make the whole thing free, no strings attached. And she said, nope. So now she's riding a Honda. So there you go. We're going to lower it, the whole deal. Yeah. So, gypsum, right on. Dry Lake. I've heard that track is awesome. Skoden, however I pronounce it. Anyway, I've heard that track is really good. You come sweep the floors, you shop, and goof off all day. Yes, you can. Come on up, Robert. You can sweep the floors and goof off the whole time. It'd be awesome. Oh, quick note on suspension. So about Jason Stevens, you guys know him. Well, some of you guys know him. He decided he wanted to have us valve his suspension. He finally found some KYB converted AER forks. So they had the technical touch KYB stuff in them. And he wanted to get that done and his shock redone. He had the shock done, and it was pretty good, but wasn't super happy with it. I don't know. It's not that he wasn't happy with it. He just wanted to match it up with the fork since we were doing it. So, and the shock was very well done by a guy in this state. I'm not going to mention it, but he did a great job. He just wanted matched up valving with the forks. So, anyway, the forks he bought online from some, whatever guy sent him out, put him on the bike, and he had commented he didn't really like them. He said, yeah, they were valved for, MX and for a lighter guy. Jason is not a lighter guy, but, so we took them apart. Well, Zach was taking them apart, and he, balance might be good. And this is all going to be in this week's Schlog. He took the top cap off and he pulled it out, and the top of the cartridge just came off of the bottom of the cartridge, just the whole, anyway. He got lucky though. It did not damage the threads or anything. I can't believe it didn't F things up. Like it should have F things up, but yeah, he got lucky. Thing was in two pieces that should not be in two pieces. Got all that fixed anyway. He was texting me saying thanks, and he's going to get out and ride it and give us a full report here very soon. Let's see. Sorry, Forrest, no trade. Let's see. I was going to have her come here for a class years ago. Called, and the list of her needs is outrageous. Bruce Kennedy. Yeah, the list of her needs is outrageous. We had her come out. We got it all done, and the people who took her class, I got to say, who took the class were very, very happy. Like everyone who took the class was super happy. I think she is a very good teacher. I think she is a very good, like in person, she's a lot of fun. Yeah, anyway, whatever. But that being said, boom, we are going to be, is that backwards for you guys? That's weird. Shouldn't be back. Anyway, Max Gersten is coming to teach. He does not have a list of demands. He is a super rad dude. I talked to him at Enduro Cross in Denver. He is excited to come out here and do some teaching. We're going to figure out how, when, I don't know. Any idea. It's next year at some point, but so 2023. I don't know if it's going to be spring or fall, but it's going to be rad. I don't know where it's going to be, but anyway, it's going to be awesome. Yeah, Jimmy Neihart, stoked about that. Let's see. You guys heard Loretta Lynn passed away. Yes, huge bummer. Oh, I mean, she was very old, but yeah, bummer to see Loretta Lynn. I mean, as a person who, my mom is from the South and, whatever, Loretta Lynn, I've known who she was my whole life. And then going into the motorcycle world, the fact that she owns that ranch and lets people race on it, anyway, it's a big deal. The coal miner's daughter has passed away. Thoughts and prayers with all of her family. She was awesome. Jim, I am not racing RMC this Sunday because I'm racing Weeby next weekend. Otherwise, yeah. Kevin O'Laughlin. It will be interesting to see if the Loretta Lynn family will keep the amateur nationals. I would imagine they will. I mean, I have to imagine that Loretta had removed herself from that whole situation years ago, just busy and lots of, whatever. So hopefully someone else is still making that happen. Kenny, what's happening, dude? How are the toes? He's 2 down. He's got 8 toes. That's Ken Stutzman, 8 toes Stutzman, we call him. You believe she had her first kid 16? Wow, that's brutal. If I missed anything. By the way, Nyhart, I'm stoked that Moose showed up that fast. So what Jimmy is talking about is that if you guys want to support us as a shop and you don't want to just give money to us like Super Chats or Patreon or whatever, you can also call us. You'll probably get to talk to Leandra, which is a lot nicer than talking to me or anyone else, and order parts. We don't have a super slick website set up to click and all that stuff, which I know would be nice and make it easier for you. But if you want that personal touch, then you can call us. We can pretty much get anything in the world drop shipped to you. I mean, that being said, the first person that's going to say something is going to be something I can't get. But generally, we can get it, and we can get it to you pretty darn quick. Jimmy Nyhart in New Jersey got his moose less than 24 hours later, so it happens. Hey, Matt Simpson, good morning. How are you? We are here at your mom's house. Yeah, Bruce Kennedy, everyone would rather talk to Leandra. She's much nicer. Although, if you get on her bad side, she's not usually nice. Bike fault in the rain, fuel level, and main beam dash lights come on. Ooh, that's not. I think it's also affecting the battery charge circuit. Any idea what the ground could be? Cause 20. Jeff Greenwood. My guess is, hey, Kevin O'Laughlin, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Kevin O'Laughlin does just give money away, and we very much appreciate it. It makes a huge difference. The money on the channel is like, it's going really well. I mean, I'm not getting wealthy, obviously, but it's going well. And thank you guys. Every time you watch one of these videos, whether it be live or whatever, and if you let the ads run or whatever, it makes a difference. We do make money, and it really does help a lot. The rain up here, Brady, is nuts. It's been raining like crazy. Jimmy Nyhart, yeah, we can get a carb to TPI conversion. It's happening right over there very, very soon. Like, I think, wow, we're missing 2 little parts for the cylinder, but we're dangerously close to having all the parts for that. But yeah, we can have it. And Barnado, I'm going to be working on your pipes, I think, today. I hope. Fingers crossed. It's been nuts. It's been awesome. Busy with really good stuff recently. Part of the inside and bet the crap out. Oh, Shane McNabb, that sucks. Things happen. Like the old KTM 4CS forks would just come apart brand new. Mine did on my. I had a TC250. They just came apart. So the rain, real quick, up here has subsided, but it poured for a long time, and it's snowy in the mountains. Man, the mountains are white right now, which is awesome to see. And traction should be good, and dust should be low tonight, which I'm excited about. You want carb to TP? No, Nyhart, you get a car. I'm putting a carburetor. When we're in Oklahoma, I'm gonna stay up all night and put a carburetor on your bike. Oh yes. Oh, Forrest, yes, I do believe that Brady might be going through menopause. So good, it's so good, so good. I love you. Quick shout out to Evil Knievel, coolest motor. Yes. Shout out to Evil Knievel for sure. And a crazy man. Like Saturday been an inch pretty. Yeah, O'Laughlin. It snowed. I mean, what is it, 2 nights ago? It dumped rain. I mean dumped. Because then what was it? Yeah, Tuesday morning I went, this was Monday. I went anyway, whatever. Recently it rained a lot, and I went out and shot that real quick conditions report in Peach. And dude, the mud was just like bright slick, like it was so full of moisture. It was out of hand. And I had a guy go out in it. He learned his lesson. But yeah, it was it's been so rainy and so snowy recently, which is awesome. I'm really happy about that because it's gonna be good. You guys are awesome. No way, Forrest. I talk way too much to go carb. TPI life, yeah, dude. I can't. You're gonna be branded with the 756 of one Morgan Spradling very soon, and I cannot wait. Guys, if you're watching this, there's a whole bunch of you watching and only 31 thumbs up right now. So if you're enjoying it, if you hate this, you can go give us a thumbs down. Like Brady, I'm sure, has given us 3 thumbs down. But if you would like to give us a thumbs up, you got to back out of the chat, give us a thumbs up, and then come on back in. Also, if you're watching this later, please think about giving us a thumbs up. And then also make sure you comment your questions below. We haven't had a lot of comments, questions recently, but if you guys have questions, that's what this whole thing is. Every one of these is a Q&A, me trying to answer questions, or honestly, more importantly, other people who might be much smarter than me, who are all watching this together, might be able to help answer your questions too. Thank you, JS Preparedness. I appreciate it. And Trail Nerds, what's happening? It's so stoked to see that. There's moisture in the wet mountains. Trail Nerds, it's like so much moisture over here. It's crazy. No more questions for this dump. See, there you go, Brady. There he is. Forrest, Brady, you gotta. I don't think you've ever met Brady. You need to meet Brady, and you'll understand this whole situation. It's funny. Yeah, Beverly Boys, bent thumbs up right there. Let's see. Hold on. Any ideas on my ground bike fall? I'm gonna say something. Oh, sorry. I was thinking actually it's not the ground, it's probably a connector, is what I'm thinking is why the rain is getting in there. And so what I would do, thank you, Jeff, is peel that thing apart, find all of your connectors, open them up, dry them out, dielectric grease, put them all back together. That's what I would do first. No one's cut my hair in too long. All the gray up here. I gotta get my hair cut. Oh, Brady Metter. What do you think of the new Super Motocross? What do you mean? What do I think of the new Super Motocross? Nick Tarno. I don't know what you mean by new. Is there a new series? I haven't seen a new series. But I'm not sure what you mean. I know it's going to get grayer and grayer. Bruce Kennedy, how do I know my moose is worn and ready for a wedge? My idea, like the way I look at it is, Bruce, when I take it off, if I put that moose in the new tire and it feels like it's kind of just wobbling around and it doesn't like fill out the tire, that's when I do it. And you cut it. If you just cut it and then it will open up and fill the tire, well, obviously that means you need a wedge. So yeah, if you're asking this question, also if it won't, if it's falling off the bead, that's time for sure. So I saw World Supercross. Mike Barnado. I haven't even. So that's terrible. I've not even checked it out. I gotta check that out. And Feld guy is creepy for sure. If you let the back grow out, you look like Josie Mark. I know, dude. I gotta clean myself up. I'm ridiculous. Let's see. When changing the crankshaft oil seal on a 14 KTM 250 SX, would you recommend changing the distance sleeve and the O-ring behind also? So definitely the O-ring, 100% O-ring, Motomaster. You got to do that one when you're doing the seal. The spacer, you don't really need to, as long as it's not grooved. I mean, if you've got the thing apart and you can look at it, you can like check it out, whatever. If you're not and you just want to make sure you have all the parts, go ahead and order it. I don't know how much that thing is, but yeah. They combine the 2 Series. Best part is it worked out TV deal with Peacock. All right, on Mojave Mike. So I have to check it out. I gotta check out the world. So let's talk about this World Supercross, since I don't know anything about it, which is ridiculous. I should be paying attention. But it joined 2 Series. What 2 Series? And is it going to be actually world? Is it going to be truly a world championship, or is it going to be in the States? Yeah, Barnado, I need a high and tight bad. Yes, new series Peacock signed for 5 years. Nice, good, because I have Peacock. That'd be good. No, I don't think Forrest Brady didn't make it to Ride the World. And well, he didn't make it to Ride the World. He made it to South Dakota. but not here. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. This is its own thing. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. The WSX is its own deal. So I figured it was its own thing. So what? Yeah, I gotta check it out. I don't know, but I'm excited. Um, which is awesome. Watching the streaming video. Yes, that's awesome, Dan Malone. I love it. Best low profile turn lights for dual sports. Oh man, Forrest, anything I don't know. Anything LED and small and cheap is what I would use. Whatever. Um, yes, Jimmy Neihart, TPI is perfect. It's not perfect. Jimmy has a good one. I rode his bike. It runs really, really, really well. Jimmy's got a good one. They're not all good ones. I took this one apart here. The reason we're putting a carb on it is I took it apart with 100 hours on it, and the cylinder was all scratched up and whatever. So anyway, not the World Supercross, the United States Supermoto. Okay, I don't know. Supercross combined Supercross, motocross in one season? No, that's not going to happen, is it? They're not going to put Supercross and motocross in one season. I can't imagine that. That wouldn't make any sense. All right, someone chime in on that. There's no way they're putting Supercross and motocross into one thing. That would be crazy. Let's see. Okay. Anyway, I think I got everybody's question. Someone else tell me cold revs will nuke them. I got an arcade tech head. Yeah, so I think, Jimmy, that's probably what happened to this one is the cold revs. I'm guessing. I don't know. Let's see. Super motocross is our Feld SX and outdoor motocross combining and having 3 co-sanctioned races and continually through the series the same officials. Huh, Brady. Okay. That is crazy. That's nuts. That they're going to race those two. That's nuts. Okay, I got to check into that. That seems, I mean, that's awesome, whatever. But there's a bunch of guys out there that specialize in a discipline, and they're probably not going to be that thing. And so Jimmy's saying they're doing the weird stuff because of the new World Supercross. Okay, yeah, whatever. Seems like they're trying to resurrect the old Grand National Champ. That would be so, Pack Racer. If I would like to see him resurrect the actual Grand National Champion and bring, it would be so cool to do motocross, supercross, flat track, and road racing and one number one. That would be freaking rad. And we all know who would win it. Ryan Sipes, hands down. You throw an off-road situation in there too. My money would be on Ryan Sipes to win he's not going to win every race, but dude would probably win the championship if we put him out there. So for all the people who are hearing about this for the first time, like myself, which is whatever, it's not that weird because I'm a busy man. But where do I look to find all this stuff about super motocross? Anyway, where do I go to find this stuff? Is it on Dirt Rider? Is it on what? Tell me where to find it and tell these other people. Been working on this for 3 years. Just timing and Mason. Pulp MX, okay, podcast. Where else? Cycle News, okay. The damn alone. My hip isn't broken, it's the thumb. On a gas TPI. Yeah. He won't be on long, Jimmy Neihart. He's probably got a TBI. And so that's it. Okay, Brady, I will check out Pulp and as a double. That's awesome. Yeah, Matt, Google, thanks. That's awesome. I was just trying to go straight to the best information, but thanks. A few months. Gotcha. Thanks, Dan Mullen. I thought you were talking about my hip. But yeah. Check the gasket of the base carb. There we go. What did Trevor ask? I have a 19 TX300 key in V4 is 4 holes on the side panel for extra air. Side runs clean, rev hard until 3/4 off, then falls flat. Main jet 1, 2, 1, 2. Huh. So Trevor, Kim said check the jet block gasket. Those key-ins do have a jet block gasket. It's not the same as the Mikuni. but they have one, and they do go bad. So make sure that's a good idea to check that. And then before holes drilled in the side panel for extra air. Trevor, I don't like doing that. I have never done that to a can, and I wouldn't do it to a can, so I'm not sure where your holes are. Oh, side panel of the airbox. That's fine. Never mind. I thought you were talking about that carburetor, but okay. But extra air, you might need to go even bigger on the main jet. And what elevation are you riding at? Yeah, let me know what elevation you're riding. SX guys and MX guys are on the podcast. Explain all. Cool. Brady, thank you. I will check out the Pulp podcast. So I'll keep that with some new age Bluetooth. Oh, I love it so much. And Matt, any thoughts on Craig on the Husky and Wilson on a Honda? Oh, and Roxon on the Honda for YZ for straight line challenge. Yeah, man, it's nuts. I don't know what to think. I mean, yeah. So Wilson, I have been a Dean Wilson fan from the get-go. He's from Scotland, so that's awesome. And I've always wanted him to do well, but man, once he moved to big bikes, it's been not good. So you get to see the TPI for his laying on the ground, Eagle Valley. Yeah, that TPI likes to lay on the ground, which is awesome. Is his exhaust sensor clear? Good question, Bruce Kennedy. Trevor, hopefully you're going to answer my question of what your elevation is. Got to get to work. Yeah, right on West East. I hope to see you out there. Should be epic conditions tonight. Very excited about that. Guys, it's 8:09, and actually I got to shut her down a little bit earlier today. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for the new news about the World Supercross and all that. I got to check all that out. I'm out of the loop, unfortunately. I've been too busy working on motorcycles and basically being impatient about my new motorcycle not being here. Trevor, I'm going to real quick answer you. But Punk Rock Club, I love you guys the most out of all of you people. You guys are my favorite. Yeah, Dan Malone, bring the KDX out. Best ever. Better. So, Trevor, what did you say? I just 152 main at Taylor, 168 main at Green River, main jet side does not affect how it falls flat. Throttle. So Trevor, make sure your exhaust. Bruce Kennedy mentioned make sure your exhaust. If you have a screen type spark arrestor, you might be having a problem. If you haven't already checked it, check it. I know it sounds simple, but man, I've seen a lot of problems with that. 152 main at Taylor. God, I don't know. I'm trying to remember what I'm running in my 300 with the 36 key in. I don't have any holes drilled in airboxes or anything like that. I don't like drilling on carburetors, but I also don't like drilling on airboxes on bikes at all. And I don't know. You might, Trevor, just for grins, put some tape over the airbox and just see. Because I've actually seen not so much dirt bikes. I haven't seen a lot of dirt bikes do this, but I've seen ATVs and some other machines have real issues when people put holes in the airbox and it does weird things. So try that. Kim Jackson, love it. It's so good. Oh, you guys are awesome. Yeah, I don't know why it would fall flat. I'm trying to think of anything else that may be causing that. Maybe an electrical issue. Try a new spark plug just to make sure. Check your stator. That doesn't have a two-stage situation though, so I don't think the KTM's do, so it shouldn't do that. And when you say it falls flat, it's a tough one, man. Yeah, Bruce Kennedy, there you go. Intake boot crack opens up at higher PM. Definitely a possibility. Pretty rare on a 19. It could be though. Also, check your reeds. I mean, reeds do weird things if you have little chips and things like that in them. So, yeah, check all the basics again, dude. Sorry, I don't have a quick, oh, yeah, it's happened before. But I would try putting tape over those holes on your side cover because, yeah. Also, it just lets more dust in. And, yeah, anyway. All right, guys, I love you. Punk Rock Club, you're my favorites. Have a wonderful day. Get out, spread the gospel of two wheels. And as always, you know what I'm going to say? I desperately hope that what we're doing here is inspiring you guys to work on, but way more importantly, get out and ride your dirt bikes.